Welcome, Dumpsterinos and Frugalistas, to another episode of What Did We Do with the Dumpster Food? This week, we're starting with that big old slab of salmon, and I'm going to poach it. So I put it in the water, I'm going to put it on the stove, turn it on, and once the water starts to boil, I will turn off the heat and cover the salmon. That's a little slab of raw salmon I saved for Frugal Daddy because he wanted to bake a piece. That's the salmon after it's been poaching for a while. Then I took it out. I removed the skin. And once it cooled, I served it as a delightful salad on a bed of dumpster spring mix. Very fresh, very demure. Garnished with some dumpster tomatoes. Quite a big slab of salmon there. And how about a little dumpster tartar sauce to top it off with perhaps, I don't know, some dill. Fresh dill mixed in. And now we're frying up some pork roll. Frugal Daddy loves his pork roll egg and cheese sandwich on a bun, just like you'll find at every classic New Jersey diner. I'm putting the buns and some American cheese into the toaster oven to warm up and get the cheese melty. And getting the eggs ready for scrambling as soon as the pork roll comes out of the pan. I've put little slices in the pork roll to keep it laying flat as it cooks so it doesn't curl up and then it will still lay flat on the sandwich. There you can start to see the little sliver slices I cut into the sides. I have the pan pretty hot because I was kind of impatient, so it's browning up pretty quickly. And then I'm just going to scramble the eggs right in the same pan so they get some of the pork roll flavor too. I'm not really so much scrambling. There isn't a scramble thing going on. There's a stirring and a flipping thing happening. I don't want the eggs to be in lots of little chunks because then they'll kind of not hold together as well on the sandwich. So I want it to be just kind of a slab, a big fluffy slab of scrambled egg. That's what plastic looks like when it's burned. Then we put some butter on the buns. And then we just serve it up with the pork roll and the egg and a little ketchup. Personally, not my cup of tea, but it's one of Frugal Daddy's favorites. Then I thought I'd make a little ratatouille with all those zucchini Frugal Daddy found. So I started by sautéing some dumpster onions, dumpster mushrooms, and dumpster garlic. And then to that shall be added the zucchini and the tomato. I seasoned with salt and pepper and garlic and oregano, and then I'm not going to lie, Dumpsterinos, I added an extra can of diced tomatoes because it just wasn't tomatoey enough for my liking. And just let it slop around, cook on the stove for a while. It's delicious. My grandmother used to make ratatouille all the time, and she would always put a little brown sugar in hers, which I did not do, but I would suggest you try that. And also she would put Parmesan cheese in hers, which I also did not do, but would also recommend you try because both are very good. All right, this is not anything so clever that I'm cooking. It's just what I did with 2 other dumpster things. So we have these Clancy pretzel sticks. We're almost at the bottom of the bag. Ripped it open like animals, we did. And I've got the artichoke jalapeno dip with garlic. Oh, I'm not even showing you the right side. Well, it says it there. Da-da-da-da. The sell-by date on the dip was January 16th, and it's now February 5th. And I just opened it a couple of nights ago. It's been in the fridge. And I was kind of afraid that the jalapeno was going to be too much. And I was trying to get other people in the family to try it and report back to me, and they wouldn't do it. So I had to do it myself. And it isn't too much. I'm not a super spicy person, amazingly enough. I know that shocks everybody. But I'm not, and it's not, it's very mild. It's like a hint, just a whisper of jalapeno in another room. In your neighbor's garden, there's a whisper of jalapeno. So I just want to recommend it, actually, because it's so delicious. As you can see, I've been into it quite a bit. And I just like to take a few of these little pretzel sticks. I'm not a smoker, but I play one on TV. So we take a few pretzel sticks, 3 at a time, can get you a pretty good sized glob of dip. We just dip it in. Yummy, yummy. So I highly recommend Aldi's artichoke jalapeno dip. It's very, very, very good. I could easily eat the whole thing. I have to force myself to put it back in the fridge. God, my roots. Oh my God, how chic. Hello! Hi. Dipping pretzels? They're bussin'. They're skibbity toilet. And then finally, I just baked these pre-made cookies. And they were a delight. They were salted caramel with chocolate chunk. They're really pretty big chunks of dough. And what I thought I would do would be to bake them up and then make another batch of ice cream with the dumpster half and half. But everybody ate the cookies too fast, and I really didn't have any left to make ice cream sandwiches with the cookies, so I didn't bother to make the ice cream. But these are pretty good. You have to be careful with the little caramel bits because they can burn, because they're just sugar. But there they are when they came out. And they were tasty. It was all tasty. Well, thanks for watching, Dumpsterinos and Frugalistas. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I think you're wonderful. I hope we'll see you again soon. Frugal Daddy's out diving right now, so we should have that video up tomorrow. Until then, until we eat again.